Right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have a pretty big data download here. It is pretty gargantuan, pretty massive, pretty tremendous, pretty girthy. I mean, I think any of those would qualify and quantify what this data download is. I did make tweets about this earlier, like letting people know this was going to happen. And it does indeed have more characters than the entire TDC. It certainly does. I was expecting maybe one more World Tournament character in here. Interesting that the World Tournament only has the EZA Goku, Hellfighter 17, and the new LR Chi-Chi. That's all we've got there. So, I mean, I guess let's just go ahead and start taking a look at all these characters. So, again, we have Super EZA Majin Vegeta. We have the new summonable LR Baby and Baby Gohan and Goten. We have the 3 free-to-play awakenings, Baby Gohan, Baby Goten, and Baby Trunks. The 2 World Tournament EZAs, Goku and Hellfire 17, as well as the LR Chi-Chi. You know what? Why don't we start with LR Chi-Chi? So, best wedding in the world. So, yeah, she does have the intro. So, the point of this is going to be post-World Tournament. So, this is like an LR from that, like, very, very mini filler arc. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, sure. Alright. So, if there is a Goku on the team whose name includes Goku, just Goku, excluding Ginyu Jr., I think, Kid Goku should work for this, considering, like, what Chi-Chi's role in Dragon Ball is. So I do think we're going to be seeing Kid Goku should work with this, right? She gets permanent 6 key, 159% attack and defense. And for 2 turns, all allies in the Goku family category get 3 key, 70% attack. I mean, that's like similar-ish to Omega's intro. Well, I mean, his is 4 turns, right? But yeah. She gets 100% attack and defense. High chance of an additional super, okay, and a high chance, so 50% chance of an additional super and 50% chance of a crit. If there is a Goku family ally on the rotation, she gets 3 key, 100% attack and defense, 70% chance of a super attack being activated, and then 20% defense for all allies. And then if there is a Goku on rotation, she gets 3 key, 159% attack and defense, guaranteed additional, with a 50% chance to be a super, and then all allies 30% defense. So she gives all allies 50% defense, just as long as you basically have a Goku on rotation. But where are we doing that? I mean, in these GDC fights, I mean, so we could run Tao's team. She's not on Kid Goku's 220, right? No, she's not. Youth or Dragon Ball Seekers? Yeah, this is Earthling, Goku family, Peppy Gals, Bond of Parent and Child, Earthbred Fighters. So, we got a runner on Tao's team. I like AGL Kid Goku, but he can get trashed in GDC fights right away. And then, I mean, also don't forget that we can't Rainbow Chi-Chi for 8 months. I don't know. We're missing, like, a Goku to make this more reasonable. She gets 150% attack and defense when she attacks. And then every time she attacks, she gets 20% dodge. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, yeah, we're going to need some defensive mechanics in here. So, 20% for her attack. Additional could proc that gets her to 40% dodge. 60% dodge. 80% dodge. Hidden potential system additional 100% dodge. Perfect RNG and she'll have 100% dodge. And it's just when we attack. I guess, yeah, 50% chance of super, 70% chance of super. These are just going to be supers anyway. This one is a chance to be a super. It wouldn't work well against, like, locking bosses or AoE, but, I mean, I'm not mad at a free-to-play character having this design, and she's supporting, too. Really, my biggest concern would probably be teams here. Let's just look at her right here. So, oh, that's interesting. Okay, so she gets 30% attack and a 50% defensive stack on her 12 key super. And then her 18 key super is 50% attack and defense for 1 turn. Yeah, chat. Except for the fact that she is stacking. Now, to really be a Festival Battles killer, I mean, occasionally we'll lose from damage, but, like, we're usually losing from literally not dealing enough damage quickly. So, I do like that she stacks defense, but I do wish she could stack offense as well. Okay. I wish her HP was a bit higher, but not the worst ever. Link's, she has what? Battlefield Diva, Infighter, Incredible Adventure, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, Courage, Shattering Limit, Legendary Power. No All in the Family either. No All in the Family to link with some of these Kid Gokus. So you say. Alright. I don't know, chat. If, like, I just don't really see where we're using her with a Goku. I mean, Tao, we can run good Goku. Like, we run UI Goku or something like that on Tao's team, but I don't really hate her design, but this doesn't seem like there's, like, a good spot for this setup to be. And, I mean, also, we're not going to have dupes and Chi-Chi for quite some time. The thing is, I could see an argument for building her, like 30 additional, like, type build. But, she does have crit built in. It's an interesting design. Like, we could do a lot worse than this, but I mean, they dropped Saiyan Day Kid Goku, and I mean, in a lot of these fights, it's a little iffy with him. Like, he's not able to fulfill the role. In Festival, sure. So, I mean, I guess that's what we do with her. We take her in Festival, right? Hellfighter 17, 250% attack and even start a turn, 50% chance to dodge. All allies on androids get 1 key, 35% attack and defense. And all allies in the artificial life form category get 1 key, 35% attack and defense. So it's going to get them up to 70% support for, like, a Super 17 character. That's pretty good. When attacking, he gets 200% attack and defense and 70% dodge. Gets him up to 67% chance. If there is an android or artificial life form category ally on the team, he gets 170% attack and defense and a guaranteed additional super. And if there is an android or artificial life form ally on the rotation, he gets 170% attack and defense and a 17% chance to dodge. So that would take him up to 84% dodge. 84? I do like that. And he's getting 50% attack, 30% defense for 1 turn. Greatly lowers enemy attack. I mean, he does have all the dodge as a support. Like, if there would, like, some situation would happen where we would have, like, if androids becomes a team, this guy could be usable. Because remember, that this would... I mean, yeah, dude, if Androids becomes a team, this guy as a slot 3 floater with all that dodge, it could work. You know, he might be susceptible to an extent to, you know, some nonsense like AoEs and locking and stuff. All right, guys, coming back in. Yeah, so if Androids get something, I think that this guy actually looks like, for a free-to-play character, it looks solid to me. But it's just like if they want to make Androids a team, which I think they could pretty easily. We've got a bunch of Android stuff ready to go. LR Super 17 to be effective on Androids. Like, they could do it, but they just got to do it. But this guy, so far, I mean, Chi-Chi, her design looks good. She just needs teams. This guy's design looks good. He just needs teams, right? So, not super upset. This is Goku from right before the 23rd World Tournament starts. 259% attack and defense. He always gets 2 guaranteed additionals that have a 50% chance to be a super. Then he's got a 50% chance to crit. Every time he attacks, he gets 40% attack and defense up to 200%. 10% damage reduction up to 50%. Okay. If there is a World Tournament ally in addition to yourself on the team, 3 key, 159% attack and defense, and 30% damage reduction to get him to 80%. No, that is crit, isn't it? That's crit. Yeah, no, this is crit. This is crit. Damn. Yeah, I was gonna say, damn, that would be good if it's 80% damage reduction. No, that's crit. That's crit. That's crit. So it's 3 key, 159% attack defense, and 30% crit. If there's a World Tournament ally on rotation, by the way, Chi-Chi's not World Tournament. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Any chance that these are World Tournament attacks? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I don't... She probably should be on World Tournament, by the way. Okay. So you need a World Tournament ally on rotation. 100% attack and defense, guaranteed additional super. And when attacking for 2 turns, holy damn. That's a huge, okay, support buff. Allies 20% attack and defense, but it's... what's the proper terminology the kids want me to use? Phase 2? It's a Phase 2 support or whatever the fuck? Oh, wow. That's good. That's good. Yeah, but World Tournament, Tien. Tien is good. Tien's a hitter. Trunks and Goten are, but they gotta be on youth. But Tien is a hitter. Okay. Goku plus Tien. This Goku... yeah, I mean, that's not... this is... I mean, there's only the 3 World Tournament characters. It's a decent batch of World Tournament characters here. Just 30% attack and defense, supreme damage, 30% chance to stun, any lowers attack. What is this? All in the Family, Turtle School, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Saiyan Lineage, Incredible Adventure, and Shattering the Limit. Okay. I don't hate it. Yeah, we don't hate this. Not bad. He's not bad, actually. This is the best batch of World Tournament characters maybe ever. Well, in LR Piccolo was really good when he got that. I'm saying, like, well, since they started doing these EZAs, in LR Piccolo was really good. That was 3 years ago? It was. Okay. Crazy to think about. All right, so we have the 3 baby-possessed characters here. Trunks, Goten, and Gohan. And then obviously we know all about the LR. You know, we did a breakdown of them, and then MAJIN Vegeta as well. MAJIN Vegeta looks good to me. I mean, I like what these 2 look like. Chi-Chi doesn't look bad either. All right, so Gohan here. All allies in Quarter Body and Mind get 3 key, 30% defense, and an extra 30% characters whose names include Baby or Parasitic. So any of the possessed characters or Baby get attack. For every ally in the Quarter Body and Mind category, 50% attack and defense. If there's a Baby on rotation, changes tech key spheres to STR key spheres, 100% attack and defense, 20% dodge and damage reduction, and guard. When attacking, 200% attack and defense. Okay, so in the third spot of rotation or on his first appearance, guaranteed additional super, 50% dodge, 10% defense for all allies in quarter body and mind, and then 20% defense and what? 5% damage reduction for characters with baby or parasitic in their name. Is there any chance that they're 5% dodge rate? 10%. Who gives a fuck? Crit rate. Okay. Huh. You know, 3 key to all allies in that category or the physical typing. Get 1 key. But the only thing is that they all have that, right? Like, so like if these are your 3 floaters, you have Rose, Baby, Gohan, and GOTEN, and then who's the last character on the team? No. Majin Vegeta, I guess? Or Rose? Because we do Baby, Rose, these 4. No, that's the whole team. That's the whole team. Yeah, so 1 rotation is Baby and then the Gohan and GOTEN. The other rotation is Baby and Rose. And then we have the 3. Would that work? It wouldn't work very well against Goku Black and Zamasu. And I don't know about Gohan, GOTEN, and Trunks either. It's interesting. I'm not looking at these guys thinking that they're terrible. Super attack effect, 50% attack, supreme, attack of all allies, 18% for 3 turns. 30% attack and events, supreme, attack of all allies, 18% for 3 turns. 50% events 1 turn, supreme, 18% attack of all allies for 3 turns. Chat. I'm curious to see how this is going to look. This is intriguing to me. I like their kits, dude. This is how you design a free-to-play character. Yeah, when in slot 3. Might be a little bit better than asking them to be in slot 1, huh? The only thing is, it's not enough to make Baby Trunks good. That's not happening. The Banny unit? No way. And the reason he sucks is because he has to be in slot 1. These guys can work because the game's saying run them in slot 3. Locking would make it a problem. But, I mean, they've got defensive mechanics all over. Support all over. I'm at least intrigued in trying this. Yeah, this is pretty good, chat. So that's all the units. And again, I like Majin Vegeta. I think they should be quite good. This should be one of the stronger characters in the Goku Black and Zamasu fight. I think they'll be really good. Okay, so there's all the characters. Let's take a look at missions here. So you have World Tournament missions. Nothing crazy, right? Use some World Tournament category characters. Get your wins. These are equips for Baby Gohan and GOTEN. Yep. Okay. This is the missions for Majin Vegeta Super EZA. Intensifying fights doesn't really interest me too much. We'll go take a look who we're fighting here. Some new missions here for the Dragon Ball stories. Yep. And then this has a new one. Huh. Yeah, I guess this is getting... I'm not really too sure why this is here. Interesting. That's returning. I wanted to look at the event quickly. Intensifying fights. Where is it? I'll pause if I found it. Let's see what the fight looks like. Okay. So the three of them makes sense. Sure. And then the fight you're going to have to is Sea Baby. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, chat. There is the data download. Honestly, looks pretty good to me. I'm not really... The World Tournament free-to-play characters look good. The Baby Possessed free-to-play characters look good. I think the LR is good. Chi-Chi looks pretty effective to me. I'm just concerned about where we're going to run her. I mean, that's also the same thing with, like, Hellfighter 17, right? But, I mean, they at least look good. Like, I'm not... They're, like, Chi-Chi's not horrible. He's not horrible. He's not horrible. They seem solid, at least. Pretty strong data download, actually. Yeah, this celebration does resemble, like... Well, I was going to say Tien and Tao's celebration, which it does. I mean, except they did have the Ginyu Force EZAs, which weren't really too good, but... I mean, at least the characters are good during this very, very slow period. So, let me know what you guys think. A couple of the characters look like they are pretty decent, though. And I'll catch you guys next time.